When people look at Tesla, they probably see electric cars, and maybe Elon Musk as well. But comparatively few people will look at the Tesla brand and think energy or solar. And that leaves Tesla's solar power and energy storage division as a kind of unsung hero in the company's success story. Much of the reason that Tesla gets valued a lot higher than any other car manufacturer is based on their ventures into sustainable energy that have nothing to do with cars at all. And that not only includes everything the company is doing today, but much of the value in Tesla energy is in its potential for the future. So today we are going over many of the ways that Tesla is accelerating the transition to sustainable energy through solar power, battery storage, and grid scale replacements for traditional power plants. Let's get going. We can start off by talking about this recent picture from Tesla's Gigafactory in Nevada. As of December 1st, there were over 240 megapack battery units prepped for delivery on site. Each battery pack has the capacity for 3 megawatts of energy storage, and just for scale, that's 3,000 kilowatts, or the equivalent of 30 Tesla Model S battery packs per megapack. And this one collection of energy storage units accounts for over $322 million worth of revenue for Tesla, just in this one corner of a parking lot. To get a sense of that value, if you swapped out each megapack for a Tesla Model S Plaid, that would only represent about $31 million of revenue. Now, the profit margin for Tesla on a Model S is still going to be higher than a megapack, for now at least, but it's something that the company is actively working on. In April of 2021, Elon Musk reported that some additional work is still needed for the utility scale megapack to achieve good profit margins, but said that the company is aiming to see energy storage reach comparable margins to their vehicles in the future. Tesla's gross margin varies per model, but they have been able to achieve upwards of 30% average profit on vehicle sales in recent quarters. In May 2021, Tesla reported that they would be transitioning the Megapack unit from nickel-based lithium-ion battery cells to the much cheaper iron phosphate-based lithium cells. Since the Megapack is made up mostly of battery cells, this change alone is going to represent a huge increase to profit margins. The cathode material for iron-based cells is 43% less expensive per kilowatt hour than nickel-based cathodes. The trade-off to that cost savings is a reduced energy density. The iron batteries only have about 70% as much storage capacity by weight as compared to nickel batteries. In an electric car application, that can be a bit of a problem. Tesla recently introduced iron battery cells into the Model 3, and while they were able to keep the range comparable, the cars got much slower after the transition. With a Megapack, that doesn't matter. It's just a big container. It doesn't go anywhere once you put it down. If we look at Q3 2021 earnings results, Tesla Energy generated $806 million worth of revenue and racked up $803 million in costs. So it's pretty clear that the Megapack hasn't made that transition to a high margin product in 2021. It's not making them any money, but that is set to change in 2022. Tesla is right now constructing a brand new factory in California where they will exclusively build the Megapack unit going forward. We know from the company's recent expansion in vehicle manufacturing to China, Germany, and Texas that Tesla is getting exponentially better at making things. The Model Y in particular is getting significantly faster and more efficient, and eventually cheaper to make. So we know from experience that when Tesla builds a new production line for the Megapack in a dedicated factory, all of those same improvements will transfer over. Faster, cheaper, more efficient. Tesla is aiming to ramp this new California Megapack factory up to 40 gigawatt hours worth of annual production, which would be about 10 times more capacity in a year than the company is doing right now with their entire energy storage division combined. That would represent a production rate of about 13,000 megapacks per year, which at the moment cost a bit over $1.3 million each, So about $17 billion of revenue annually. And if Tesla can actually achieve that 30% gross margin, eventually you're looking at over $5 billion in profit per year just in Megapacks alone. And for scale, Tesla reported just $721 million worth of total profits in the year 2020. So it's a pretty staggering amount of growth tied to just one product. There is already a huge market for this kind of grid-scale energy storage capacity. In September of 2021, Tesla signed a deal with energy provider Airvon for 6 gigawatt hours worth of Megapack units that will come online beginning in mid-2022. Tesla has already deployed 1 gigawatt hour worth of Megapack capacity for Airvon in California and Nevada in 2021. And these additional 6 gigawatt hours will be split between 9 standalone large-scale battery storage projects in California, all of which could be online by summer 2023. These projects will provide up to 4 hours of electricity per day to meet local capacity requirements, and the batteries can be recharged with wind and solar at peak production times for renewable energy. A number of these large-scale battery projects have already been able to replace natural gas-fired peaker plants in the state of California. Due to ongoing struggles with heat waves, drought, and forest fires, California has a notoriously fragile electrical grid that can often be hit with more energy demand than it can handle. Previously, the solution to this was to build peaker plants, which would quickly fire up and burn natural gas to generate extra electricity. This covers the peak demand and prevents the grid from getting overloaded and failing. The Tesla Megapack facilities can accomplish the same task without burning any fossil fuels, and on top of that, they are much cheaper to build and maintain than a power plant. Also, this isn't just a phenomenon in hippie Granola, California. These Megapack projects are popping up all over the world. In November 2021, we found out that Tesla had secured 2 100 megawatt hour projects in the United Kingdom, one going to Luton, England, and another going to Abernethy, Scotland. Both will begin construction in Q1 2022 and will come online Q1 2023. Tesla Energy got its start in Australia with the Hornsdale Power Reserve project in 2017. At the time it came online, this was the largest combined lithium-ion battery in the world at 129 megawatt hours. South Australia has a very similar problem to California, an unreliable power grid and expensive fuel-burning peaker plants. Within the first full year of its operation, the Hornsdale Power Reserve was able to save Australian consumers $40 million in costs by eliminating the need for these peaker plants. And Tesla's battery legacy in Australia is continuing on to this day. In December 2021, the Victoria Big Battery came online for the first time. This 450 megawatt hour facility is now the biggest battery in the Southern Hemisphere, with enough power to support 650,000 homes for 1 hour. The Victoria Big Battery was also the first real disaster test for the Megapack unit. During the testing phase in summer 2021, a fire broke out in one of the Megapacks. While fire is never a good thing, the results were about as good as it gets. The fire only affected 2 Megapacks that were right beside each other. The fire never spread to any of the nearby batteries, and the Megapacks didn't explode or do anything dramatic. They just smoldered for a long time and then burnt themselves out. The energy provider eventually traced the cause of the fire to an undetected coolant leak that was probably caused during the installation. Tesla's solar power generation system is the other major pillar that is supporting their energy growth. Battery storage does the most good when it's connected to a green energy source like solar. The Tesla Solar Roof and Home Power Wall system, basically all anyone needs to make their own house energy independent. Tesla's Solar Roof is completely revolutionary. Instead of installing solar panels on top of a shingled or tiled roof, the solar panels and roof tiles are combined into just one product. Not only does it look a lot better than conventional solar panels, it will, in theory, make the whole process a lot cheaper and more efficient, as the solar roof is completed in one clean installation, and the solar tiles are built to be much more durable and long-lasting than conventional roof shingles. In practice, though, Tesla Solar had a bit of a rough year. So far, the company has never really been able to ramp up their solar products to meet demand. The wait time for a Tesla solar roof can last years. And earlier this year, we saw some problems with crazy fluctuations in pricing. A bunch of customers who had already been waiting for months saw their quoted installation cost rise by as much as 50% or more. Tesla chalked this price increase up to what they called roof complexity factor. It probably comes down to the company just struggling to create a streamlined product that can work across all of the different kinds of roofs out there. The good news is that in the meantime, Tesla has developed a new solar roof tile with more power output and higher efficiency. In November 2021, the company announced a new version of their solar roof tile with an energy capacity of 71.67 watts. That's up from 58.5 watts in the previous model. It's a 22% increase in max power output in the same tile size, and this will enable Tesla to fit more solar power with fewer solar tiles on a single roof. In a solar roof installation, Tesla uses some tiles with solar power and some without. The company tries to optimize each roof by installing the tiles with solar cells where they would be more efficient, which would be the area of the roof with the most consistent sun exposure. From the angle of the ground, the solar tiles and non-solar tiles look the same. Using fewer solar tiles could simplify the installation process, since it will require fewer electrical connections between tiles. And now, bundled as a requirement with the solar roof, is the Powerwall home battery. Tesla has been selling these for a few years now and just recently hit 250,000 Powerwalls sold globally in November. These 13.5 kilowatt-hour battery packs offer just enough storage capacity to run a house for about 1 day, but you can link up to 10 of them together in one system, and in combination with the solar panels, the Powerwall allows your house to run independent from the local grid. It's a very expensive retrofit to make on an existing house, but we are starting to see a lot more new developments where a solar roof and Powerwall are worked into a newly built home from day one. Not only is the system much easier to install on a new build, it can then get wrapped into the purchase price of the home and the buyer just pays it off on their mortgage. It's been slow to catch on so far, but this is absolutely the way of the future. It just makes too much sense not to do. Let us know if you have Tesla Energy already where you live or at your own house, or whether it's something you'd be interested in getting soon in the comment section below. I think it's fair to say Tesla has a sleeping giant on their hands, and we're very excited to see what 2022 has in store for the Tesla Energy division. For more Tesla news delivered straight to your inbox, make sure to subscribe to our Tesla Space newsletter. We keep you up to date on all things Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and Boring Company in one quick and fun to read package. Link in the description to sign up. It's theteslaspace.com. And make sure to drag our emails over into your primary inbox so we don't get lost in the promotions tab. Also, don't forget to check out our new Space Race channel and subscribe over there for even more space exploration content. As always, if you want to continue to learn about everything regarding Tesla, SpaceX, and Elon Musk, we've got 2 more video options for you on the screen to check out. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up today if you liked it, and subscribe to our channel for weekly content just like this.